Hi, my name is Benjamin Hart. I am an American attorney here in Bangkok, Thailand. I'm going to briefly discuss the K3 visa in this video. I say briefly because before even watching this video, I would strongly encourage anyone looking into the K3 visa to click over to the information in the video, at least on this website, regarding the IR1 and the CR1 visas. Those are probably more apt and more fitting to a couple's situation rather than the K3 visa, the reason for which I will explain why right now. The K3 visa was actually created by President Clinton under a piece of legislation called the Life Act. The K3 was created for one simple purpose. At that particular time, the immigration apparatus, which was the precursor to the current USCIS, United States Citizenship and Immigration Service, that immigration service at that time had such a backlog of cases that it was strange. It was sort of strange and paradoxical in the fact that immigrant visa cases for spouses of American citizens were processing significantly longer than fiancé visas for American citizens. And the result was, in some cases, people would even get divorced just to specifically seek a fiancé visa because the time differential in getting those kind of benefits was staggeringly different. The K3 visa was created as a result of this situation, and basically what it did was it created a dual track for those seeking spousal visa benefits for the spouse of an American citizen. So what one could do was file for immigrant visa benefits and then turn around and, upon receiving a receipt notice of said filing, turn around and refile for what were called K3 benefits. The K3 cases went through the same track that the K1 cases went through, and K1 cases were processing far more quickly. So what would oftentimes take 1.5 to 2 years for USCIS to process on the immigrant visa side, as far as the K3 visas went, because they were in the fiancé visa track, they were processing in about 5 to 6 months. This was created for a specific purpose, and there was a specific time when those seeking spousal immigration benefits would have been benefited by the K3. More recently, USCIS got their backlog significantly reduced, and the need for the K3 was effectively ruled out. All of this sort of culminated in the fact that the National Visa Center started doing what was called administrative closures of K3 visa applications, where the immigrant visa case had already made it to the National Visa Center. And in most cases, the immigrant visa case will get there because it'll be approved. It'll get to NVC quicker than the K3 visa application will get there. And as a result, the K3 cases will be administratively closed. The other reason that the K3 is not a particularly beneficial type of travel document for those seeking spousal visa benefits is because, one, it's redundant, and two, the K3 still requires adjustment of status in the United States. As you'll see with the IR1 and the CR1 video and the information you can read on this site, those entering the United States in IR1 or CR1 status enter with a green card upon entry. Those entering with a K3, they enter without a green card upon entry. They enter in much a similar situation to the K1 visa holders. They enter with a visa of a certain duration, and at some point during their presence in the United States, that person will need to seek adjustment of status. For this reason, I tend to, and all cases are unique, but I tend to advise my clients that CR1 or IR1 visas are more beneficial when compared to the K3.